It's important to take a moment sometimes and do things that make you happy.
Do you find that as well? It's all about your mindset, and I feel like I'm in a better place at the moment. I have filled it with really, really good bits and pieces, and I've just popped some cute little washi tape and stickers and things on them. These lemon and blueberry. They're so squidgy. A friend once said to me, if you do a job that you really don't like doing, good morning and welcome back to a new vlog. We are going to have the most amazing week this week. We're going to tell ourselves that the week is going to be amazing. It is Monday morning. We have an amazing forecast this week, which instantly puts you in a good mood, doesn't it? And I'm gonna just keep that mind frame, that mindset all week long. And I'm gonna tell myself that this week is going to be amazing. I'm very excited about this week. It's actually only a 4-day week for us because Aid Aid's got Friday off. It's his Friday off. It's every other Friday he has it off. And we've got the bank holiday weekend, so I think that instantly puts you in a good mood. I think it's important to have things to look forward to. So I want this week to be really, really good. So I'm gonna start off this Monday by laying down some foundations which will help the week be amazing. So I got up nice and early, that always helps. I got on the treadmill this morning, which I haven't done for weeks. So that's something else I want to try and do every single morning. I found an amazing vlog. I've just gone around, I've just been emptying my bins. I've taken my bin from my studio, emptied that into the recycling, so the bins are being done. Dishwasher's on, washing machine's on, I've cleaned the bathroom. I just want to get this place feeling nice for the week. We had our son over for the weekend and his girlfriend. So I'm just going to give this place a little bit of TLC this morning, which again will get us off, well, gets you off like on a little bit of a positive foot, doesn't it, for the week. So we're going to do everything positive this week. It's going to be the most amazing week and I encourage you to do the same. I'm going to go around and water the plants. This basil's a little bit on the dry side. This is the one I bought in Morrison's the other week. It is growing nicely, starting to grow up. I'm not going to cut anything off it. I'm just going to let it grow nice and tall. This is the one that Holly bought me, which I cut back ages ago. You might remember in the old house it was like a beanstalk, and my friend Carrie said to cut it back, and not only have we got a baby off it, she is growing like crazy. The washing on the line. And I'm just going to take a moment just to go around and have a look at my plants I've been planting, because this makes me feel happy. It's important to take a moment sometimes and do things that make you happy. Speaking of happy, I'm not so sure this new sage is that happy. She looks a little bit, I don't know, a bit sad. When you start to get toadstools in your pots, would you suggest removing them? Are they good to have in there? And I'm not sure with this echinacea what's weed and what isn't. I don't want to remove too much. I think I might just let it grow and see what happens. Years and years and years ago, when I used to watch a lot of mummy channels when the kids were little, somebody once did something and it's really stuck with me. She used to do like a Monday morning blessing on her house. And I really, really like that idea. Just giving your home a little bit of TLC first thing on a Monday morning. Obviously, over the weekend, you've got more traffic coming through the house. Obviously, if your kids are home or you've had visitors over, or even just yourselves. If you normally work outside the house, then obviously you're generally home at the weekend, so your house just sees a little bit more going on. So it's just really, really nice to give your house a little bit of TLC on a Monday morning, and it sets you then off for the week really well, I find. So I don't always do this as much anymore because, to be honest, we don't have kids at home now, as you know, and we work from home anyway, so no matter what day of the week it is, our days are pretty much the same. But I still like to try and keep that habit of just giving my house a little bit of TLC on a Monday morning. So like right now, you know that floors are really important to me. I love a clean floor. So I like to go over the floors and just do some of the extra jobs that I don't usually do, like give the rug a shake out in the garden, just mop the floors over a little bit and just make sure that we're set for the week. I find it's really important to me. I do try and get in the habit of sorting out the house before I go to bed, but like here I haven't cleared the draining board, I left that overnight, so I don't do everything, but I try and make sure that everything is pretty much picked up. That makes a big difference as well. But just things like getting the washing on the line on a Monday morning is really nice, and just giving things a wipe over. It's amazing just by doing something like this that would just take you, like now doing my floors, just 10 minutes, what a difference it makes. And look, it really makes a big difference. Probably if anyone were to walk in, they'd have probably thought that the house looked absolutely fine, but it's often not. And it's amazing what you have in the house, like dust and dirty floors that you can't really see until you give it a good sweep, and then you realise that actually they really needed doing. But yeah, I do try and do this on a Monday. Let me know if you try and do something similar too. Do you like to give, how do you clean your house actually? Do you just do it as and when? Do you have a routine? Do you do it like on a Friday or a Monday morning? This is also my time when I try and do a couple of little extra jobs. I've noticed that there were some splashes on the back of the kitchen door. Our coffee machine is just behind it. So I'm going to do that as well, just give that a little wipe over. So quite often it's that time when I might do something like this, or just maybe get the duster out and just clean over the tops of the doors, because that kind of thing is often a little bit neglected. I still am talking about removing that door. I still keep bringing it up to Aid. He likes the idea. However, he doesn't want to store it in the garage because he's worried about it getting damp. And if ever we did need to use it, then it would be damaged. So I haven't convinced him completely, but I am 100% there. I want the door off. What would you do in that situation? It's a pain to me. It really is. Yeah, cleaning the bins now as well, getting that job done. It just feels so nice when you've given your house a little bit of a refresh. I really like it. I've emptied the bins today as well, so now I'm going to give them a good clean and just give the front door map a bit of a sweep underneath as well, because obviously people are taking their shoes off on the front door, so it always gets a little bit of a sandy mess. We've got like a sandy path outside the house, so the grit tends to walk in. So it's just a nice feeling. I'm not doing the lounge or anything like that. We don't tend to use the lounge that much. We just pop in there maybe an hour, sometimes in the evening. So that room tends to stay clean and tidy anyway. But no, I just find like the main areas that we use, just giving them a little bit of TLC. We are fast forwarding to Wednesday. Oh, I've just had a thought. I'm going to keep my eggshells. My friend Emma reminded me this week to keep your eggshells, to keep your slugs off your plants. So 4 eggs will be going out for the slugs today around my rhubarb. Anyway, yes, it's Wednesday. I did not pick up the camera, not for this video anyway. I had a really long work day yesterday. I'm just making a frittata, by the way. I worked from 6 in the morning to about 9:30 at night. I did stop for a little bit of a walk. But although it was a long work day, I was very conscious that every single thing I did yesterday, I really enjoyed. I did lots of video editing. I did lots of travel stuff. I filmed an online class and I filmed a journaling video for yesterday. So despite it being a very long day, I had a really nice day. And sometimes I remind myself when I'm really busy with work and I'm working really long hours, I remind myself how lucky I am that I am able to do that and do it from home as well. Because I know I'm really lucky to be able to do that and to have jobs that I love. It just makes me so pleased, but I do need reminding of that because sometimes I just think I really don't want to do it. I've got a job coming up this afternoon and that's what reminded me to put the camera on. I don't want to do it. I've been putting it off. It's an admin job. It's going to take me about an hour and I needed to do it a couple of weeks ago, or about a week and a half ago. So I am determined to get it done this afternoon. I'm just going to spray this dish with olive oil so it doesn't stick. Oh, I need to put the other one as well. So today I'm going to change my mindset and I'm going to tell myself how lucky I am to have a job that I love. I can do it sat at my own desk in my own house whilst watching a YouTube video. I'm currently binge watching videos from Germany, planning our Germany and Austria trip. So that's really nice. So I do have to give myself a little bit of a reality check sometimes. A friend once said to me, if you do a job that you really don't like doing, time it one time. And it could be, for example, you absolutely hate emptying the dishwasher, or you absolutely hate doing the ironing, but it's something you have to do. And so she said, if you time the job and see how long it takes you, don't be distracted, just do the job properly. And it could be that the job takes you 15 minutes. It could be emptying the dishwasher's 5 minutes. It could be that doing the ironing is an hour each week. But you can put the TV on when you do it, you can watch your YouTube videos. But she said, and then next time you think, I really don't want to do this, and you put yourself off, remind yourself it's only going to take me half an hour, or I know this is going to take me an hour, and then it's done. And try and just get it done. Otherwise, like this job with me now, it's been hanging over me, and every single day it's on my to-do list, and every single day it sits heavy on me all day. It's a job I have to do every single month, and I treat it the same every single month. Whereas if I just did it, I'd be feeling so much better. So I need to get back in that, oh, Annie just sprayed me. I need to get back in that habit of thinking, it's going to take me an hour. I'm going to stick on a YouTube video and just do it, because I will feel so much better when it's done. Do you have any jobs like that that make you feel the same? The ones that you have to do on a regular basis, but you put them off. Right, I'm just going to chop some onions. So I'm going to make a frittata for tea. We didn't have a very healthy dinner last night. I did film for the end of another video and I made cheeseburger burritos and they were so good, but they were very naughty. So we're back on healthy eating again today. It is going to be such a lovely hot day today. So we are going to have frittata, but cold today. We always love frittata. We only ever eat half, and we always prefer it when it's cold, when we eat the other half for lunch the next day. So today we're just going to have it cold because it's such a lovely warm day outside. That's milk and egg mixed, by the way. We do 4 eggs for ours. Let's add some spring onions in there as well. And I'm going to do tomatoes on top. Oh, I'm just going to add feta cheese as well. I'm just going to pop this in, and I need to season it as well. So we're going to have cold frittata with boiled potatoes but minted. I think I might do some peas as well. I'm fancying that. We're going to eat this in the garden. Just crumbling in feta. Let's just add a little. Oh, I've seasoned it already, didn't I? I completely forgot. Let's give that a stir. So it's only actually, I think it's about 1 o'clock. So we've just had Marmite crumpets for lunch, sat in the garden for 5 minutes. I'm trying to take those breaks in the garden as well because I know they're so good for you just to get outside, even if it's for 5 minutes. It's so important. I'm going to pop some cheese on top of this frittata and pop this in the oven, and then dinner's sorted and I can get back to work because I want to have a long day of work today. I'm working towards having a long weekend of work, so that's why I'm having very long days this week. I will be rewarded for it then, hopefully, at the weekend. Let's pop some tomatoes on top. And we had an IKEA delivery today as well. We are working, aren't we, on doing a little bit of a bedroom makeover. I'm very excited about that. Are you excited?
Oh, yeah, it's going to be really nice.
It is going to be really nice. Improving our storage, because the last time when I filmed talking about the storage situation, we're a little bit stuck for storage in our room and we didn't really know what we wanted, and we made a decision. And we've gone with the IKEA for practical reasons, but we're going to try and make it fit with the look that we want for the room. So, right, that is my frittata. What's that? This is such a good thing to do and so healthy if you're stuck for time. And like I said, you can eat it hot or cold. How quick and easy was that? I'm in my craft space for the next part of this video. Today I am going to talk about not only changing your own mindset, but the change for other people as well. And I have got a few little Happy Mail packages that I want to put together for people. I've been meaning to do this for so long. I set myself a little challenge. Was it last year? Might have been the year before even, about trying to send something out in the mail as a surprise to someone at least once a month, just to try and lift somebody. I know how it feels when I get things just randomly sent. By the way, somebody has sent us something. It's a plastic mat to put down for doing house potting plants inside. It's just come and we don't know who it's from. So if it was you, there's nothing in there to say who it's from. But it's international, but there's no name or address. It's from Amazon and I don't know who it is. So if it was you, thank you. Please let us know, because we don't know who to say thank you to. It was a very lovely surprise though. But I've got a little package that I've been wanting to put together for some friends of ours. We've got a free magnet we picked up in Disney, a free pin we picked up in Disney, and we picked up these little biscuits as well. So I'm going to pop these together, but I just think it's really, really nice to do, to make something for someone, or even just write a letter or send a postcard. So I've got a few bits and pieces to do, so I'm gonna do those now. I always keep like cardboardy bits, you know, when you get packaging in the post, so that I try and reuse it. This will work perfectly because I don't want anything to be squished. I've even got bubble wrap that I've kept to reuse. I try and reuse anything like this. Right, let's wrap this up really nicely, and I'll pop a little postcard in there to go with it. Something else that I do, I joined up to this postcard swap. I can't remember if I mentioned that on here. I'll leave the link to the website down below. You register for it and then you put like your details in there, and you get sent postcards from people all over the world. So the first one that you do, you get sent somebody's details, their name and address, and you write them a postcard. It's just literally a postcard, and you don't have to like send anything else. Don't have to pop it in an envelope, and then you get your own little ID on there. So when that postcard arrives, you put the person that receives it puts your code on there, and then it comes up on the website that it's been received. And once that's been received, somebody can then select your details and then they can send you a postcard. So it's not like somebody cannot send any but get loads. It doesn't work like that. It's a very fair way of doing it. So I've started doing that. It was my friend Lauren that introduced me to it, and I am loving it. It is so much fun. It's just a really, really fun thing to do. So I highly recommend, if you like postcards and things like that, definitely give that a go. It's really good fun. I've got one that I want to send out today. I've got a lady who's in Taiwan and she loves food, so I'm excited to send one to her. I'm just wondering what is the best way to send this. I might do it that way actually. I'll do the box on top. I've gone with cloud paper because they're Disney friends. It reminds me of Toy Story. Right, let's tie this up with a little bit of twine. I think if you're going to send something, you may as well make it look really, really cute. So I'm excited to send this, but I think it's just a really, really nice thing to do, just to surprise somebody with something in the mail. Just really brightens someone's day. We're organising a swap at the moment as well in my Patreon group. I have a Patreon group which is like for my craft community, where we have like monthly downloads. I have extra videos, craft videos, online classes, and a really, really lovely chatty community. I'm going to pop it in this bag, I think. And we're organising a Happy Mail swap over there at the moment, which is really fun. Just do it like that and pop that in a postal bag. I'm going to grab a Disney postcard. I have a whole batch of Disney postcards, so I'm going to have a little look through and write on one of these for them. The Friends Disney gift is done. The next I am going to pack up is the swap that I've done for my Happy Mail swap. So that's already in here. I just want to write a little note to go in the top so that the person knows it's from me, and I'm just going to make a personalised little note to go inside. I have filled it with really, really good bits and pieces. And another box that I'm reusing, and I've just popped some cute little washi tape and stickers and things on them. Then obviously I'm going to put the address label from the post office. I love doing things like this. I want somebody, when they receive the post, to feel really, really excited about what's come, but they don't know what it is, but they know it's something really, really good and exciting. So you get the excitement as soon as it lands on the doorstep. Because let's face it, usually when we hear the post box go, because there's a delivery, we think the worst a lot of the time. You're not excited to go and get what's in the post these days, are you? So to have a little surprise is really, really nice. By the way, if you want to be included in any of our swaps or anything going on in Patreon, I'll leave the link for you down below. Now I'm going to go on and do my postcard swap. So far I have received 3 different ones. I have had one from Russia. I have had one from Seattle, and I've had another one from Bangalore in India. Isn't that cool? So I'm now sending one out to Taiwan. She likes cute stuff. So I'm going to send a Disney one out to her as well. And she likes recipes. So I am going to send her the recipe I made the other day, which I think, or hopefully, she will like. I'm going to pop that on here as well. Just picking this back up to carry on chatting a few days later. I'm about to start on some food. I want to do some meal planning, which I was going to chat with you. Aid's making some simple syrup for cocktail making. It's literally sugar and water.
I was thinking Men in Black, the movie.
Why?
Simple syrup. That's what they give the aliens, isn't it?
I don't know, it's been a long time since I've seen it. Okay. It's sugar and water that you just boil down together and let cool and use it in cocktails. And you said it's about £5 a bottle.
Yeah.
To buy.
Yes.
Crazy. We just popped into Morrison's quickly and I got some yellow stickers, 3 lots of peppers, reduced £1.69 down to 51p. So I'm chuffed about that. I am about to make, we're trying to eat a lot better. We eat really well.
We do eat very well.
But we also eat, I like baking and things like that as well. So we're trying to have healthier meals. Sorry?
I love bacon.
Baking. So tonight we are having a quinoa mushroom bake. It's so delicious. We had it actually last week. It's really, really good. So I'm just got the quinoa on for that. And I do want to make a cake as well. So, oh, and I did want to meal plan. I still haven't got around to meal planning. I've kind of just been, I don't know, just a bit more relaxed about it lately. Anyway, I'm going to get this shopping tidied up. By the way, look at the sizes of the lemons and limes in Morrison's. Really chuffed with those. I'll be totally honest, we are really struggling with food right now. We just can't seem to get back into that flow that we had before we went away on our holiday. And it's been, what, 6-7 weeks now since we've been back. We seem to do really, really well when we know we've got a trip coming up, although I didn't do quite as well last time. But I just can't get back into the swing of it. And although we eat really healthily, it's all the extra bits, maybe the bag of popcorn in the evening before bed, or do you know what I mean, that kind of thing, or a sandwich at lunchtime. So I'm trying to get back into just lighter eating in the day, the not snacking at the desk, quit the snacking in the evenings, and just get back into like the meal sort of planning and the routine that we had before we went. Exercise has been harder as well. Again, we exercise so much before a trip. It gives you something to sort of guide towards, doesn't it? Aim towards. And I kind of feel when we don't have like a big trip coming up that we do lose it. And I just want to keep that flow. And it's just really, really hard. So I have been a bit better. Trying to get back on the treadmill in the mornings, trying to get out on a walk. I do find it difficult when you're busy so much though, and like for me, I work such long hours. It is really hard at times, but it does become a habit, and I want to get back into that habit again. Any tips? Let me know. Are you really good at exercise? Are you really good at healthy eating and cutting out the snacks? I do find, like I said, it is habit, and for us, snacking in the evenings is a habit, and it's just one that we need to break at the moment. I know in myself though that when I do eat better, when I do cut down what I'm eating, when I do exercise, that I feel so much better for it. My clothes fit better and I feel better in myself, a lot more energized. So for my quinoa mushroom bake, as you've seen, I've got my whole big mix of quinoa. I have got my base of mushrooms. This all comes from when I used to do, or when I still do, but I'm not doing it today, stuffed mushrooms. I would do big mushrooms stuffed with this. And then the other day, I didn't have any big mushrooms, so I did this instead. And then I'm going to pop the quinoa and veggies on top. Aid, could you grab the cheese out for me, please? Yep. Thank you. All of this on top of the mushrooms. There's a lot of quinoa here actually. I always end up making too much. I see it in the saucepan and it never looks enough. And then I make it and I've got enough to feed a family of 4. A little bit goes a long way with quinoa, that's for sure. Let's pop this on here. I'm going to top it with cheese and pop it in the oven. So meal planning wise, I haven't been as good lately. Aid's just laughing because I've had to re-record this because I started talking and then shoved cheese in my mouth. So I'm doing it again now without the cheese shoved in my mouth. It's just an automatic thing. The minute you cut into the cheese, you have to try it. Yeah, so I've been kind of meal planning a bit in my head, not writing it down. And I just want to get better, being better organised with food, but also for breakfasts and lunches as well, because I feel like I need an improvement. I need to get back into healthy ways, because we kind of like have a few good days and then we get back into treats in the evenings, or grab a, what's a spider on the work surface? Tiny spider. Yeah, so sorry, I got distracted. So we sort of have a few good days and then it doesn't take long. Get your hand out. Have that bit. Before we're back into bad ways again. So we just need almost like a run of a couple of really good weeks to get back into our healthy ways. I've started back on the treadmill again. I know you've probably heard me say that again before. But the exercise thing I am really struggling with at the moment. I am walking at least once a day. But before, when I was being really good, I was walking twice a day. I am getting up really well in the mornings now. I've got into a really good habit of waking up naturally between 5 and past generally. So that's really good, which helps me because I can start work early and then I can also get on the treadmill before jumping in the shower. So that's really good. Look at that. Oh, Aid, could you grab some sesame seeds for me, please? They're just in there. That would be really nice as well. Yeah, but I do find when I need to get into healthy eating or I need to exercise, I have to be in the right mindset for it. I think if you're trying to be good at something and trying to be, thank you, do you find that as well? It's all about your mindset. And I feel like I'm in a better place at the moment though. Like when I was wanting to get back into the treadmill and that, but when I wasn't able to get up in the mornings, I was really struggling.
I think it's habit, isn't it?
But it's also mindset. I think like with you with losing weight, if you're not in that mindset, you have to really want to do something.
I also think, I know once you get started as well, obviously that does help. And it is getting started sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah. There we go. Ah, dropped the sesame seeds. I agree with that. It is also about getting started. I think once you get started, and you have to give yourself a few days, let's pop this in the oven, then that helps as well. Set alarm for 20 minutes. I'm looking forward to that dinner. I was going to bake a cake as well. I was going to make a lemon cake. I think it's the same with anything though, isn't it? Even like sort of being good with money, exercising, eating healthy, anything, you have to be in that mindset for it, for any changes. And I'm feeling good at the moment about things. I am very excited. I was wanting to make a lemon cake and then I fancied lemon blueberries and I found a bag of frozen blueberries in the freezer that I had no idea I had. So that is very exciting. Let's take some blueberries out. So I am going to make, oh, dinner's ready. Ah, the blueberries are escaping. Lemon and blueberry brownies. Sounds healthy when you have blueberries, doesn't it? And that's it. After 20 minutes, it's nice and brown. You could do crispy breadcrumbs on top as well if you wanted. So looking forward to this. There's something about this meal that I really enjoy. And it's always so filling as well, isn't it?
Yeah, this is almost a spin on the stuffed mushrooms, isn't it?
That's exactly what I was saying, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but... You know.
I haven't even got any salad on the side today, actually. I've just gone to get some rocket out of the fridge and I haven't got any. You'll be disappointed to know. And I meant to do some green beans with it and I forgot. But it's got all the veggies in it. So it's fine. And then I'll make the cake in a moment. I just need to eat something. So I ran out of time to bake before our friend arrived, so rather than be all stressed about it, I decided to make the most of it and just enjoy the fact that I've got this lovely kitchen that I've been so excited for all these years, or what's been in my heart to have all these years. And while our friend was sat there chatting, I baked the cake, so I made the most of it and just really enjoyed that moment of having the open kitchen and dining area and just loved every single second. Trying a new recipe. This is one I found. It is a blueberry and lemon brownie and it turned out absolutely amazing. I'm not a chocolatey person, so that wouldn't be my first choice anyway. But this was so easy. I'll leave the recipe down below for you. Really delicious. And then once it's baked, you make like a glacé icing, so just the powdered sugar with lemon juice, and then you pour that over the top. It was so delicious. It really was, and I would highly recommend you give it a go. I forgot to actually video it properly after it was done, and I cut it and then after dinner we tucked in. So this is it. This is as good as it gets, I'm afraid, with regards to the video when it's done. I completely forgot to meal plan with you. I was going to do a load of meal planning. I think this video's gone on long enough anyway, but just to let you know, the meal plan is mushroom and quinoa bake that you saw. Then it's chicken and pineapple ramen, roast dinner on a Sunday. And then to counteract the very calorific roast dinner, it's homemade tomato and basil soup the following day, veg curry the day after that, tuna niçoise salad on the next day, and then spaghetti in tomato sauce. We try to balance it out. I try to do mostly veggie during the week, and then a bit more of a treat at the weekend, and try and include fish at least once a week as well. So that is the menu. I also meant to share those lemon and blueberry brownies. That's all that's left. We did share them with a friend. They were amazing. I was with a friend whilst I was baking and then completely forgot. I did take a photo, so I'll include that. But these lemon and blueberry, oh, they're so squidgy. Hey, do you want one? They need eating. They've gone so squidgy. They are seriously good. The lemon drizzle over the top makes them. I think we may as well finish these off, and then I can wash the plate up, but I highly recommend them. It was a recipe I found on Pinterest, so I'll share that down with you down below. They are so lemony and so gooey. In my opinion, better than any chocolate brownie. They're really, really good. On that note, I'm gonna say goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video, which is on Sunday, and it's a really fun weekend vlog. I'll see you then. Take care. Have a great weekend. Bye.